they're trying to deceive people with their leadership. But Paul said, be followers of me, even as I'm also followers of Christ. Right? And it says here, now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things, and keep the what? Ordinances. See? There's order in God. And see, an ordinance, what an ordinance does, an ordinance bears the rule of something. Now, if you came to this church, you never knew anything about God, and you came in, you heard people just speaking in tongues, right? You came in, you heard speaking in tongues. What would you think?
What they do.
Huh?
That's what they do.
That's what they do, huh? But would you understand what they're saying? No. Not necessarily. See, there's order in God. Now, we talk about the tongue thing quite a bit because people have been misled to say that you have to receive the Holy Ghost with the evidence of speaking in tongues. Is that right? Well, I'm going to tell you this. If God gives it to you that way, He's going to do it in order. Because those people that were speaking in tongues in the day of Pentecost, those people understood what they were saying. And let me tell you something, even if you speak in an unknown tongue, there should be an interpreter there to tell what you're saying. Or otherwise, you're supposed to keep silent. Rachel, what is other language? What is that? Yeah. Give me an example of another language. We have English. Give me another one. Spanish? You say Spanish? All right, Spanish, French, right? We have a lot of Portuguese, right? Swahili, a lot of different languages out there. But let me tell you something. When God used people to do that, there's a purpose and a reason why He's doing that. Because if somebody came to this church and they didn't understand our language, and God moved on somebody in here to speak their language, that's in order. See, God do stuff for a reason, Sister Michelle. He don't just do stuff just so people can get some vain glory. Because most people that speak in tongues now, Sister Dog, they try to make people, they try to convince people that they got something, right? You don't have to convince somebody you got the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost, the evidence of the Holy Ghost, of the Spirit of God is love, joy. Because a lot of them folk that speak in tongues, they get mad and they be ready to fight you. They get madder than some of the sinner folks. They'll curse at you. I know what I'm talking about. So we have to be careful with these things and know and have the knowledge of God to know what is real and what is not. So it says here, third verse, but I would have you know that what? The head of what? Every man is what? Christ. See, there's the man again. The man is supposed to be out front, folks. And that's why the church is in disarray, because the men are not out front anymore. Not in every church, because over here it is. But the reason why we don't have a mass movement in the church, because what people are saying now, even with this protest and stuff they got going on now, they saying that, well, the church needs to be out front. I hear them talking. They said the church needs to be out in the community stopping these protesters from doing this stuff. I disagree with that, because the church been out there. Is that right, Ellen? We've been preaching, and we've been telling the young men to pull up their pants. We've been telling young men to get yourself together. See? What had happened is, now that all this destruction is going on, now they want to put it on the church now. Is that right? And most of the time when stuff go wrong, what people want to do, they want to what? Run to the church. Is that right? And that's good. This is a place of refuge. But here's the thing. If you're going to run to God, you're supposed to stay in God. Because most people, when things get back to normal, what they do? They go on back out there. And we telling people, you need to stay in God. And that's why these people out here doing the things that they doing, because they're not in God. I know folks, they'll disagree with me and they'll criticize me for saying this. Those people out there doing all this killing and stuff, they're not doing right. God didn't tell them to do that. We got Bible for that, but we're not going to really get into that today, but I just want to say that. It says here, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ. In